2020, I'm getting a button. It's gonna be like boop boop.
Oh, a remote.
Boop boop. Same thing.
Hey y'all.
Hi.
I am Shirley Temple.
And I'm Grace Jones.
Oh Jesus. Oh, I don't mind curling my hair, but good God, I feel like I'm on the good ship. Lollipop out the switch. I don't know. Anyway, how y'all doing?
Welcome to episode 54. Y'all are unfortunately not gonna get a 55th episode before 2020. So this is your last episode of 2019. Yay!
We made it. Nigga, we made it.
I'm in a silly mood. And I have indigestion. And if Canada driver would like to send me some ginger ale,
You need
I would
some
drink it.
Prilosec or something.
I hate meds. Yuck. Anyway.
Oh God.
Y'all don't want to know about that. Episode 54. We're here doing all things year end 2019, best of 2019.
2019.
I clearly have a list today. But first, new music.
You know I only listen to two things.
Okay, so let me get to it. Since you don't listen to things.
They were whole albums though.
I understand that I have 3 albums on here.
Okay.
All right. Lil Uzi Vert came back with a song called Futsal Shuffle 2020.
Was there another one before the 2020?
I don't know. I don't know what a futsal is. Futsal. If you know what it is, let me know.
Please, because I'm curious now.
It was a 80s techno beat.
Oh God. And that's why it's
With Lil Uzi Vert rapping. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Here's the thing, y'all. I lived through the 80s. They weren't all that great.
The music was. I love 80s music.
I mean,
Culture Club.
yeah, nostalgia-wise, it was different.
The music was great in the 80s.
But some of it was a lot of it was shitty music.
The techno music was shitty in the 80s.
I mean,
Too many synthesizers and stuff
but
like that.
that was everything was a synthesizer back
See,
then.
we disagree. We just got to agree to disagree.
But I mean, there was some good stuff that came out in the 80s. But then you have to think, if you start thinking about the time in the 80s, all the good stuff didn't start coming out till the mid 80s.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
The early, see, I'm a little older than you, so the early 80s was really shitty.
I was born in the 70s, so it don't make me no mad.
So, hey.
Future Nostalgia, Dua Lipa. Good song. She was rapping in it a little bit. I was like, okay. But I need y'all to know that there's a line in the song that says, I know you ain't used to dealing with a female alpha. I like this song. This song is on my like list. Go forth and listen to it. Russ, who just came up off his, what's the name of that Best on Earth song, has a song called Nighttime. But it's an interlude, but it's 3 minutes, so technically it ain't an interlude. But it's decent. Again, I'm not a Russ fan, so...
I like Best on Earth and didn't know it was him. And then I found out it was him and my face turned. But
I still like the song. I won't deny the music.
I mean, I still like the song, but it frustrates me that it's Russ.
Very much so.
So
I tried the song with Ella May, who we thought we had gotten rid of.
who did you thought you had got rid of?
Ella May.
Girl, stop. And this song, you know, this is funny that everybody's like, it's a new single, Usher and Ella May. Well, on V103, they've been playing this shit for like 3 months. And I just am like...
it just got released.
Yes, and so now I'm like, oh my God, this is one of those times where I'm going to be so sick of hearing this shit by the time, because they've been playing it for so long.
So what I said is true. I thought we got rid of Ella May.
No, she been around.
It's a decent little song. It's a cute little song. And it has the underlying tones of Michael Jackson's Let Me Show You the way to go.
But do you know the beginning of it is High Five? I was like...
But as you listen to the song,
yeah,
underneath it is that song. Meghan Trainor has a song called Evil Twin.
Is that on the soundtrack?
No, it didn't look like it was on the soundtrack.
No, I was just asking because of the name, which is very particular. An evil twin.
No, it's about her drinking.
Oh.
And her evil twin come out when she drinking.
Oh, I might need to listen to that.
It's on my like list.
Look, I might need to hear that one.
Macklemore, I know you haven't heard that name in a long time.
No.
Came back with a song called "It's Christmas Time," featuring Dan Kaplan. I don't know who Dan Kaplan is. I didn't take the time out to find out. It's a decent song too. It's still on my like list. Aaron Ray, who can do no wrong in my eyes, has a new song called "To Get Down." And then Kamaya gave us the most West Coast of West Coast songs.
I love Kamaya though. I super love her.
Still Am, but the name of the song is still I Am, but when she rap it, it's Still Am.
Okay.
Still Am. On my bad list, Gimme Brain with Travis Barker and Lil Wayne and Rick Ross.
Hear that song.
Don't do
That
it.
song is vulgar beyond belief.
I don't even like the rhythm, the melody, the nothing. I don't like nothing about
I
that
heard the
song.
lyrics and I was like, nope.
It's on my don't do it list. Dirty Ayanna, which is about Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Young Boy Never Broke Again. I have to say that slowly.
Yes, because he can't use NBA anymore because he got sued.
I'm so glad. Yeah, don't do it. Anytime somebody is out here trying to tear up a Michael Jackson song, you need your ass beat.
You do?
In My Bed, Rotimi featuring Wale.
It's a bad song?
Yeah, and they sampled Mario Winans' I Don't Wanna Know. I don't wanna, you know how that song go. Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
Nah.
Sounds
It wasn't that
awful.
good. Well, the thing is, Rotimi is average, and then Wale's lyrics was just it. So it wasn't a good song to me.
They was blah.
Yeah. Let me see. Who else? Mulatto, which I like the song Real Ass Something Bitch from the South, right? I don't really know. But
She has some on new. What's the song? What's the next song you about to talk about?
No Panties.
I think I heard this one.
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad. Don't do it. And Shake Some, Wife and Lucci, featuring Yo Gotti and the City Girls. And the City Girls is doing the hook.
I don't know
They
if
ain't
I
even
heard
rapping.
that one. Shake some.
Don't do it.
I don't know that one either.
Would you like to? Yes.
I feel like there's a No Panties remix with a lot of people on it. And that's why I was like, I think I've heard it. But
No, you talking about the other song, the Real Ass Some Bitch from the South, because Sweetie is on the remix for that song.
Okay, so that's the one I'm thinking
Yeah, but that was a couple of weeks ago. That
Okay,
was bad.
okay.
That's not new.
Okay.
Would you like to discuss one of the two albums that you have?
I mean, well, Kaytranada is,
Okay,
you
go
know,
on.
he can do no. I don't even have had the song names written down like you do. The whole thing is
don't
good.
either.
Just listen to it. It ain't nothing bad on
Wait a
it.
minute.
Like he can't do no wrong
Wait a
in my book.
But you ain't even tell them who else is on that album.
It don't matter. Just listen. No, it was. I mean, first of all, one of my favorites is on there. Duran Bernard
Yes.
is absolutely one of my favorites,
on
and he does a song on there. I don't know the name of it.
Something Breathless, I think.
It was a lot of people on that.
The name of the album
Wait,
is Bubba.
Yes, Tidra Moses. He actually, after he remixed the Tidra Moses song and made it one of my favorite songs ever known to man, now she's actually singing on it. So that just made everything full circle. Like, I just got my life. You know, of course, Masego's on there because, you know, that's my boo.
I know. What's the name of the song?
I don't remember.
Need It.
Yes. Oh yes, I needed it. Yes, I don't know. I know what
She's
to
so
sing.
excited.
I know what to sing when it come on, but I just don't know names. Like, I mean, other than the Go DJ one, that was the one I
With
remember.
Sir.
Yes, with Sir. I just, you know, I love Kaytranada. I've seen him live a couple times, and it is all the life that can be given to me by a stranger every time that I see him. I don't have the words for the love that I feel for Kaytranada.
Do y'all feel this love that she is giving
mean,
out?
she's
giving all of the love.
I
out.
was so elated that he had a record come out. I was just like, oh.
in fourth quarter.
Yes, at the end. I mean, literally,
And it was
like,
funny. We just talked about last week
how
how it was
nobody
gonna
was-
be trash.
Yeah, it's gonna be trash. Nobody's really dropping music, and then we got two good records.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to talk about the second one.
Yes. Free Nationals came out. Yes.
I mean, it was like we got a double dose of good.
I was like in love. Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Yes.
Monday. I was just
Yes.
another feel good ass record.
Yeah.
Oh, the name is Free Nationals. So Free Nationals self-titled. Time featuring Mac Miller. Can I tell you, it warmed my heart to hear Mac Miller's voice.
Yes, to hear his voice. When it started to play, I didn't look at who was on because I was at work, and then I heard him, and I was like,
right,
like it took my breath when I heard him, and I was like, oh.
And he is excellent. It's Mac Miller, of course, he's excellent.
Yeah.
My favorite song, because I'm biased, is Shibuya, which is with Sid from the internet. Yes, I'm biased.
Yes, she's biased.
I think we reviewed Beauty and Essex with Daniel Caesar a couple of weeks ago.
ago.
I didn't know that a whole album was coming. I just thought, Free Nationals, because you know Free Nationals do all these one-offs with everybody.
Yeah, and that was the thing is that, but Anderson .Paak, every time I would see him, he kept talking about this album, and I was like, well, at this point, I'm thinking, well, it's gonna come out next year. Like I wasn't looking for it to come out at the end of the year, and it came out at the right time. It really did.
Know the nighttime
is the right time
to be with the album you love.
Yes.
So go listen to it. In fact, listen to both of them. Bubba, Free Nationals, listen to all of them.
You'll get all of your life.
And you'll
I promise
so
you.
good.
Yeah.
So good. I went back and reviewed Fat Joe's album.
You did?
The fucking let me tell you, as bad as albums was last week, if you watched last week's episode, you know we was not happy. I was mad at myself because when I went through that Fat Joe album, it was probably like 2 songs I didn't like.
Yeah, I heard it was really good.
Really good. And I was like, damn. So yes, go listen. Fat Joe album, Family Ties. It was good. And I finally heard that Eminem verse. I texted him.
Oh yeah, you told me about
it. I said, I can understand why Niki out here trying to diss. Trying.
But you know what somebody said? You know, the stands. Somebody said that Nick Cannon said something about Eminem before he did that verse. And that was what triggered him to do it. I don't know because I don't listen to Nick Cannon radio show.
I was gonna say I
don't be in tune that much.
Even if he did, what you put on record. Okay, it's one thing if it's an interview, but then you put stuff on record, and it's on Fat Joe record, and it's just.
Well, here's the thing.
And you got Mary J in the back singing about the Lord. I'm very confused.
Well, here's the thing is that I think that it's kind of like you going at Nick Cannon is like LeBron James dunking on a high school student.
It's not fair.
Who was on 3rd string.
It's not fair.
It's very
not fair.
It's very uneven.
It's not fair.
So I don't know.
That's all I got for all of our mini albums and singles and stuff. You got anything else?
No.
Okay. Tam and I would like to tell y'all that Diddy had his 50th birthday party.
He did.
And he didn't invite us.
No, he did not.
But everybody else was there.
I mean, everybody and their goddamn mama was at the damn party.
We was not there. I feel some type of way. Maybe it's because we in our 40s.
Maybe so.
We'll be there soon.
It's okay. It's okay, Diddy.
Maybe we'll be at the party next year.
I mean, I thought one of the most interesting photos that I saw from the party was a picture of Joe Budden and Quavo.
Yes.
Together.
Yes.
Which
means you cannot call him, if a nigga hating, you got to call him something else.
You got to call him something else now. You can't call him Joe Budden.
Yeah, you can't. Mm-mm.
So.
I also didn't see him with, what's Cardi's husband's name? Offset, though.
Oh, no, he wasn't with Offset. But
I'm just saying.
I will say this. I have 2 things to say now that I brought up Quavo. First of all, on 2 occasions, did you see Sweetie's dress?
Woo, that red
dress was the Wait a minute, but did you see the one she wore to the
looked like
the
a
GQ thing?
The pinkish,
no,
blackish.
this was the black and white one, and it was sheer.
It looked pink to me, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was sheer at the bottom.
I was like, who is styling this girl? Because she is getting her life.
Let me tell you, she looked like a motherfucking gift.
Dude, I tell you,
she looked like a red gift. When she was at that party.
Dress. I was like this.
And you know what I said? Let me do some crunches.
Right. I was like, I need to see the WIFH so they can lipo this extra out the middle or something. Man.
She looked an excellent job.
She looked amazing.
You saw Jay-Z snatch the phone out the guy? He was like, snatch that!
Yeah, because I was like, first of all, how you filming them without them knowing? And then, come on, man. Ain't nobody in the whole party had their phone out but you.
Well, the person that was recording had their phone out too. Right. And you see they panned over like, I'm not getting in trouble.
But I just, sometimes I feel like it's a guy that always follow Jay-Z and Beyonce around and he take all their pictures and video of them. So I get that, but I would feel like at Diddy's party they would have been everybody, you have to secure your cell phone.
Yes.
Here's the ticket. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you'll get your stuff.
And you'll get your phone. I've actually been to a movie sneak preview where they took our phones.
Well, you know they do that with comedy shows now. Kevin Hart does that. Tiffany Haddish finally does that. Dave Chappelle does that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they starting to do that more and more now.
I mean, it's. I'm not surprised, but I thought it was funny that he snatched the phone. That was kind of hilarious.
Since we're talking about Diddy, can we talk about Cassie and her new baby?
Frankie Fine.
Fran Fine.
Yes.
Born around the same time as the party.
Yes.
Or maybe a little bit before.
Little
but
baby.
still.
Little
Yes.
baby Fine.
It's interesting what a difference a year will make.
Girl, she left and got a husband and a baby.
Quickly. Like,
Look.
snatch.
See what happens when you cut niggas off?
Stop being friendly to the fuckboys.
Jesus opens up a door. Look at that. Isn't God good?
All the time.
All the time.
God is good. Chance canceled his tour, the big tour. He canceled it.
Yes.
Some people are saying low ticket sales. He's saying he wants to spend more time with his family. You know, he just had a new baby.
Yeah. I think it could go either way.
Yeah. I think in some areas there were low ticket sales.
Yeah, but I feel like in other places he sold that bitch out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, at this point,
we'll see in 2020.
Right.
That's really what it boiled down to. Royce album is coming. Royce the 5'9".
come on with it.
That Book of Ryan was so fire. Look, I had to throw something. It was fire.
Extra inch. Come on.
Yes. Shut up. I ain't gonna talk about Royce the 5'10". Anyway,
What the 5'10"?
I'm excited about it. You can look for it at the end of January.
Yes.
Something in the Waters lineup came out.
I am torn. Look, y'all. I went to Something in the Water last year, and if you go back, you'll see I did a review of the concert. It was really like a surprise to go because me and my sister weren't going to go, and then we saw the lineup, and we were like, we had to go. A lot of the people who didn't perform last year because of Friday It Rained are actually coming back. Like the Migos was supposed to be there last year, but so they're going to be there this year. The whole entire event is a week long, but the concert is only Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My sister doesn't really want to go. I am still interested in going. If someone wants to go with me, please hit me up because it's not something I would go to alone. But the real reason I really want to go,
Foo Fighters.
I mean, I love the Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters
so,
will
yes,
be there.
But the Clips are performing. Not just Pusha T, but Malice is also... No Malice is also performing with him. And I need to see that. That is everything for me as a Virginia native.
That's the Holy Trinity.
My face is melting over here because
Lord.
I really want to go. I mean, the tickets at this point, the discounted tickets, some are still available, but I think the ones that are available are like $300. The VIP section is like $500, and with the VIP section, you get it's closer to the stage, and you get a place to sit. Whereas I was in the sand for 2 days last year.
Oh, you left your feet there.
And my feet was swollen.
She left her feet.
I left my feet in Virginia. So I mean, I do want to go, but I don't want to go alone. So
in case y'all wondering why she keeps saying that, and I ain't saying that is my mama's birthday weekend.
I know.
So unless my mama is coming to Something in the Water,
No.
I don't know.
I mean, well, listen, it's my mama's birthday too, so that's why it was easy.
Take both of our moms.
That's why it was easy to go home because I would be at my mama's house and it was my mama's birthday. But yeah. So if I don't do that this year, which I'll be sad about because I really want to see the Clips, I am thinking about going to Dreamville Fest.
Ooh.
Because y'all know that I love Jermaine. So I'm thinking about, because Dreamville Fest is the 4th of April, and Something in the Water is the weekend of the 25th and 26th. Yeah. So because in my head, I was going to Houston in April, and that didn't turn out right. Okay. So I'll go to Houston later, but I might, do the Raleigh thing. If I on the 4th, I mean, is that your mama's birthday?
No, ain't nobody's birthday. It's gonna be my birthday.
So
it's my birthday.
Yeah. So if I don't get any hits on Something in the
SITW.
water. It looks like I'll probably do Dreamville. Yeah, because I like the festival thing. Like, you know, we were saying, me and my sister were saying how we wanted to go back to Made in America in Philly, but for the past couple of years, it hasn't really been anybody.
It hasn't moved me.
That we wanted to see. I mean, and you have to think the year that we went, Beyonce closed.
Oh,
so I mean, we can't really. How
It'll
can you
never
ever really?
move you.
Yeah,
It'll never move you again.
I mean, Beyonce, and I saw Beyonce and Jermaine Cole on the same night. So like,
Her life was complete.
yeah. So I've seen Jermaine a couple times, and 3 more won't kill me. But yeah. So me and Niki will probably be at Dreamville, cause
Hi, Jermaine.
something in the water is looking like it might not go down unless, you know, my old friend from high school decided he wanted to spat me $500.
Well, Bueller.
I mean,
Bueller.
his son played professional football. You got it.
Bueller.
You got it. I know you got it.
Got it, girl. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
But either way, so it looks like, but it does look like I'm leaning more toward Dreamville because I mean it's not that far. I could actually drive there. I mean, if I got a plane ticket, it would cost me $2 because it's not. Because I mean, it's not that expensive. Hell, it might be Frontier. I don't know, but it's not. It doesn't cost that much to fly to Raleigh.
Okay.
But
can we move on?
Yes.
Because I'm still stuck on Spirit. What else? Well, we don't have an unpopular opinion. 2019 was an unpopular opinion. There you go.
yes.
Are you standing for anyone?
No, not this week.
I was on NPR Tiny Desk outside of watching Raphael Sadiq and Lucky Day. A couple of days later, they had this girl on there named Raveena. And she has 3 songs, Honey Bloom and Still Dreaming. When I tell you, it sounded like angels are singing.
Okay,
When she was on the thing, I was just like, I was at my desk, because y'all know that's where I do most of my work. Most of it. And so she was singing, and I was typing. I was typing like this. Now I type like this right now.
You was typing slow.
It felt like angels were singing. So if y'all get a chance, go to Tiny. I don't know nothing about her. I just liked her. I said, well, I'm gonna just tell everybody about her.
Okay.
Go to Tiny Desk, Raveena, Raveena.
Okay.
And you will hear angels singing. Hark, the herald angels sing. You will hear them.
Girl, first of all, can we talk about Raphael Sadiq and Lucky Day doing his best D'Angelo impersonation? My God!
It worked for me. It worked for me.
I was like, wait a damn minute.
One of my favorite songs ever in life.
Yes.
Is You Should Be Here.
Oh.
And you know how D'Angelo, you should be here. And no, that's not his part. Yeah, you know. The part.
Yes.
Lucky Day did D'Angelo's part.
Yes, I was like, Lucky Day, what?
And then it was courteous of Raphael, because then he had Lucky Day do one of his own songs. Like, no, I can't even remember the damn name of the song right now. He was like, no, do your song. I said, well, this is your NPR. Okay, all right, Tiny Desk. So you just got the best of both worlds. You got Raphael. You got that damn tuba. Can we talk about that tuba?
Man, when I tell you, wait a minute. When I tell you, I seen Raphael Sadiq live one time, and the dude came outside. Burr, 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 burr. I said, oh my God. I was like, I want to see him again.
I love that
but
tuba.
I think it ain't no more tickets. Like, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, so Raphael Sadiq, if you have an opportunity to see him live, you will get your life in 10 times more. It will be amazing.
I haven't seen him solo. I've seen Tony.
Oh,
But
he's amazing. He's
so
amazing
good.
live.
So
yes.
good. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's time to look. I was like, so we done with the podcast. Y'all have.
I was going to say, if I wanted to
2019.
stand for somebody, it's probably got to be Burna Boy, because I've been listening ever since that video I saw. I have been listening to everything that he has done. It just I've been fanning out.
We'll give you
Burna
that.
Boy. So,
all right.
yeah.
All right, Burna Boy, it is for you.
Burna Boy is for me.
All right. Today's topic. I'm gonna put some lotion on these hands while I'm rubbing them. Our favorite songs of 2019. So Tam went above and beyond.
I did.
So I'm gonna let her go first,
Okay.
and maybe even second and third. And I'm just gonna scratch off stuff because she and I probably have maybe one or two things.
Okay, well, first I'm gonna do albums first,
Jesus.
and these are whole albums
Now I'm drinking.
that are good. And I did hip hop and I did R&B, rib music. So Ari Lennox.
Yes.
Y'all know the names of these. I don't have to name these. Lucky Day. PJ Morton. Anderson .Paak. Dreamville. Revenge of the Dreamer. YBN Corday.
Lost Boy.
Yes, Lost Boy. Mustard, The Perfect 10. Eve by Rhapsody. And Bandana by Freddie Gibbs and Madlib.
Okay.
Okay, so those are my
Her phase of 2019.
okay
Albums. Okay.
So singles, we want to start with R&B music.
She's so categorized today.
You Say by The Bonfire and Six Lack, of course.
Black.
Because you know that's my theme song.
Yes.
I actually like Show Me Love by Alicia Keys and Miguel. Even though I'm not an Alicia Keys fan, I actually like that song. I do not like her per se. Love Again by Daniel Caesar and Brandy.
I think that's on my list. Keep talking.
That's Why I Love You by Sir and Sabrina Claudio.
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, No Guidance by Breezy and Drake.
Don't unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
You were singing it like the rest of us.
I know. Make It Better by Anderson .Paak featuring Smokey Robinson. Playing Games by Summer Walker. That was my jam.
Okay.
Slide by her and YG.
Keep talking.
And Time Today by BJ the Chicago Kid. It's really my shit.
I love that song.
Yeah, it was my shit. So that's wait a minute. I Want You Around by Snow Allegra.
Yes.
Okay, so those are and Dirty by Tank. That's your boy.
I know.
So
Wait. It's my turn.
go.
I'm gonna get all mine out the way because she's still going.
I go.
I started with rap first.
Okay. So your list probably gonna check off all of mine. Go.
Well, clearly should,
Yes.
baby.
Yes, that's on my list.
K Camp Lottery.
I don't remember that.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Cash It Meg.
Okay.
Featuring the baby.
Yes, I got that too.
Middle Child, J. Cole.
Of course.
Down Bad, and Got Me, Revenge of the Dreamers.
Yes.
Wait, I ran out of. Yes, Fat Joe featuring Cardi and Anuela.
Yes.
Shea Butter featuring Partisan.
Oh yes.
Them to her. And I have, even though he's The London.
Yes.
Young Thug featuring J. Cole and some other motherfuckers.
Yes.
Let me see.
Young Thug and Travis Scott, girl.
I said Young Thug, didn't I?
You said some other motherfuckers.
You know who was on the damn record. And Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay.
See, we gonna be humming it for the rest of the time.
Okay, so for my rap, I have Baby, Lil Baby, and Da Baby.
Going Baby. No, that's not Going Baby. No, it's just Baby.
It's Baby.
It's just Baby.
Hot, Young Thug, and Gunna.
Everything. I love when it's hot.
Yes. Money in the Grave, Drake and Rick Ross.
You know how I feel about that.
I know. Ballin', Mustard, and Roddy Ricch.
Okay, we'll take that.
And Pure Water by Mustard and the Migos.
All right.
That's my song. But everything else you listed was on my list.
Okay. For my R&B, I have Riot, Summer Walker.
Okay.
Could Have Been Her featuring Bryson Tiller. Sorry. Up Late, Ari Lennox. You mentioned the whole album.
Yeah.
What I got? Roll Some More, Lucky Day. You mentioned the whole album. PJ Morton, Say So, and Built for Love with Jasper Sullivan.
And I said the whole album.
She's coming. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm excited. And Talk by Khaled. Khalid. Sorry, Khalid.
You know what I didn't realize about Talk? That's a song with Disclosure.
Yes.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, I mean, I like the song, but I didn't realize that Disclosure was a part of the song. Yeah.
Disclosure's underground, kind of black.
This, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty sure there's plenty of shit that I missed.
It was Okay, so let's just do 2019 overall. It was a good year for music.
Yes, it
to
was.
me. I think it was definitely a hot girl summer because it was a lot of shit that came out like between in summer and Atlanta started in April. So between April and September. Between April and September, you had some hot songs to go with your hot summer in Atlanta.
Because God, it was hot the whole goddamn summer.
So I think it was a good year. And yes, I'm sure there's plenty of shit that we missed. But.
I mean, but you know, me and Nisha had this conversation about sometimes with music that something will come out and it'll be so jamming, and then next week something else will come out and it'll be so jamming that you literally will forget. Yeah. You know, not that it wasn't memorable, but it all starts to mesh together, and then sometimes. A lot of times, what really becomes popular is because there's some shit they play around. And here's the thing:
you're saturated with it.
Yes, and here's the thing that I will always say. I don't know about Chicago because I've never lived there, and they don't do this in Virginia. But in Atlanta, local artists will get more play than anything that's very, very popular. And I say that to say, like, for example. How I always be running around here singing the Big Booty Little Booty song. It's by an artist named Jaja. Now Jaja is local, and everybody else ain't heard this song.
That's true.
But every time when I get in the car, this shit is on the radio, and I be like, "Big Booty Little Booty, get with it. Big Booty Little Booty, get with it." And I've been talking about it since the summer because it was on my summer hit list. Yes. But it's funny because it hasn't blown yet. But I tell you, by next year. It'll be popular all over, and I'll be like, "Oh my God,
went through this.
This song is a year old." Right. But I mean, because that's kind of what I went through when everybody got hype about March Madness by Future, and I started asking people, "Are y'all just now hearing this?" I was like, "I've been hearing this song for 6 months. How are y'all just now hearing March Madness?" Yeah. So Atlanta really does set a precedent. For their local artists. Yeah, like absolutely. When they say people move to Atlanta so they can break a record, that is not a lie, because either it'll break on the radio or it'll break in the strip club. And if it break in the strip club, it's gonna break on the radio because it'll eventually get to the radio. So it's just, so living in Atlanta is a little bit different as far as I feel like music-wise, because the only other place I would say that happens is New York City. I mean, like I said, I don't know Chicago radio. And let
me tell you, I agree that New York is like that.
Yes.
But New York is also super biased.
Yes. No, that's what I was going to say. Because
they're the birthplace of hip-hop.
Yes.
Sorry for the quote.
No, but they are super biased. And that's why, like, and that's why I think that, and me and my sister had this conversation because where we grew up, it was very, even though Virginia is in the South, is south of the Mason-Dixon line. I grew up in southeastern Virginia, like on the coast. So it is 45 minutes from North Carolina. Like, that's the South. But they would like to refer to themselves as the mid-Atlantic region. But everything I listened to growing up as far as hip-hop was very East Coast, New York, New Jersey. That was it. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I hated the radio here. I was like, they keep playing all this wild, crazy shit-ass music, and I don't understand what the fuck these niggas are saying. Like, I was very much against it. And then I started to live here. And when I say I started to live here, when I first moved to
acclimated.
When I first moved to Atlanta, I would go home every 2 months. I would drive home every 2 months because I missed home, and then it got to the point where I couldn't keep going home.
Nobody financially can keep that up.
No, nobody can keep that up. And so I eventually had to be here and start doing things here, which in turn made me go out to places and hear things that I had never heard, to meet some of the hippity hoppity, and Misha's gonna laugh when she hear that, the rappity rap niggas that I do know that live in Atlanta.
Hippity hoppity.
And then I always say that my conversion came when I saw the Youngbloods and Killer Mike in concert, and my life from that point on had changed. I saw Dead Prez was also there, and people don't know Dead Prez is from Florida, So it was a very southern concert, and at some point, me and my sister looked at each other like, "Bitch, we is from Atlanta." Like it was like a moment. And so like when my friends would be like, "How can you like that music? I can't understand what they're saying." And I was like, if you ever come to Atlanta, I'm just gonna take you to the club. I said, because it's a whole feeling to it. Like when I went to the concert, it was like, if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Hey! And it was like the whole place was going crazy, and I was like, oh, what's happening? Oh my god! Like it was like I always. This is how I compare it to my friends who know go-go music is very popular in DC or in the DMV area.
Right.
Is that most people do not like go-go music or don't really understand go-go music until they go to a go-go.
Just like in New Orleans.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's
yeah.
like, so it's even though what was regional in Atlanta has now become popular in the world, very popular in the world. It's just, I try to explain to my friends that it is a whole, it's like a movement. It's like really like when you get in the club and they drop the song and everybody in the, like I didn't grow up on Kilo Ali, but when I go to the concert and they drop the most beautiful girl in the world, I know the words because I've lived in Atlanta that long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just really kind of, one of those things that I can't explain. Like, my girlfriend she grew up in Oakland. So anything about the hyphy thing or a certain sound,
it's very
geographical
and
regions. Yes, it
regional,
just so happens that what was geographical in Atlanta actually became popular.
But I think that every couple of years that flips and changes because and I won't say necessarily. What year was it? This is 2017, 2018. When Drake did Nice for What, then everybody was paying attention to New Orleans.
Yes.
And then it was like when Chief Keef came out, everybody's paying attention to the music in Chicago. Yep. So I think it passes and it grows and then it smolders down. Yep. And I said this to a girlfriend of mine. I said, well, so when is New York going to get back to being, New York? Right. Because let's keep it funky. If Cardi hadn't came out, and Cardi, I love Cardi, but she's not true New York. Like, let's keep it real. She's not true New York. If you want to hear true New York, I feel like I'm dating myself, but I don't really give a fuck. Wu-Tang is true New York. Yeah. Nas is true New York. Dave East album was so good. Yeah. It was surprisingly really, really good, and it was super New York. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to say was, that what you were talking about with the music just kept coming. At least when I was doing the list, I kept going back. I was like, shit, I listened to something, I loved it, and then because we were doing a podcast, I don't have time to marinate. That's
what it absorb to really absorb it. Yep.
So like going back and listening to PJ Morton's album all over again because I was like, damn, going back even Partisan came out 2 weeks ago, and I haven't been back to visit the album, and the album is good. Yeah. But keeping up with the pace of doing a podcast and knowing music and loving music and learning music, sometimes you just get inundated with so much stuff because you got to get the information out. So I say all of that to say that next year we just gonna have to slow some things up because I want to listen to the music and enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing is that, like, you know how everybody was posting up their wrap-ups on Spotify. Mm-hmm. When I tell you that all of the songs that I listened to on Spotify this year came out before 2005. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, because all the playlists that I played were old songs. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't that I didn't want to listen to new music, but it was just that I just, sometimes you gravitate toward what's classic to you. And that was pretty much what I did on my Spotify. Yeah. So, I mean, outside of my, the workout, twerk out playlist, when my favorite song, Broke Leg, is on, I forgot to list that as one of my favorite songs, Broke Leg by Tory Lanez.
I'm gonna push her out this shit. Just go see this. You go see her.
Drop that ass to you.
Security!
Yeah! So, I mean, but like, so when I looked at that, I was like, I'm really not listening to as much new music as I should be. Like, I'm doing a music podcast. What the fuck is going on with me?
But I'll tell you what's funny. When I did my wrap up,
Uh-huh.
Drew Hill's Beauty was my third favorite.
That's like, what?
So I was like, shit, the hell am I doing? I was like, that is not 2019. But it was third on my most listened to.
I was like, wow. I was looking at it. I was like,
look, my bad.
I was like, oh.
Sometimes you like what you like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. But we'll slow it down next year.
You will slow it down. We'll figure out a way.
And we'll be able to manage.
Might get album reviews every other week. I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm done. Sexual.
I forgot the song. I had one. It was a really good song.
This is how we ended the year?
I know, like, I'm trying.
Ain't no sex to 2020.
Hold on.
You ain't getting none.
Child.
2020.
Let me see if I can find the song because I played it while I was working out today, and so it came on. It was on my workout.
Was it Marvin Cease?
It was on the workout twerkout list, and that is not with Marvin Cease.
I just have some little tidbits why Tam's looking for her song. Dear Spotify, I only listened to Jacquees' album one time. And it was off the strength of the podcast. So therefore, do not send me any email notifications telling me that he is going to be in Atlanta if I would like to see the concert. Because guess what? I don't want to see it. I'm also wondering how Summer Walker's concert is going to fare. I think it's
still got one more?
Yeah,
I thought she was done.
No.
I thought she was done.
Is she?
I could have swore she was done, but maybe not.
Hold on. I think it was on the 20th. What's today? No, I think it's the 20th. But she has, we just going to pull up Ticketmaster real quick. Because, you know, we've talked about Summer Walker many a time on the podcast. We will not get into it. But I am wondering how her I would assume her last concert ever in Atlanta is going to pan out.
Found it.
Okay, hold on.
Let me see if I can find the lyrics to it.
I wasn't crazy. First and last tour, December 22nd.
Oh, damn, it is. This weekend, too.
This weekend.
Help
Unfortunately,
me, Jesus.
Y'all won't get no update from us. But if you're going, let me know so we could talk about it together.
Child.
So yeah, that's all I got. You got you got yours.
I'm trying to see if I can find the words to it. Hold on.
All right. Big booty girls, come with it.
Man, listen.
Also, don't nobody else need to do that song. Gucci did it with Meg. The Big Booty Little Booty song, and then it was one other song that did it that year. Y'all leave that beat alone. Let's move on.
God damn it. Oh, there aren't any lyrics to it.
Guess it ain't no sexy baby.
Well, here's
the ghetto tonight.
Well, I'll give you the name of the song, and if you want to go listen to it, you can. The song is by Coco Vanga. Featuring light skinned Keisha and Rennie.
I do not like her.
I know you don't. It's his girlfriend, so it is what it is. And the name of the song is called Freak Freak.
Moneybag Yo and Megan didn't last so long.
Well, they've been together for years. So.
Wow. People break up.
But Moneybag Yo and Meg, I don't think ever really were together.
I don't think so either. I think that was a PR stunt and it failed miserably.
Because he was ugly.
And his music is trash.
He's very ugly. And she's a pretty girl, and I don't know why she would date him. You know, unless he had the monster.
All right. Your final version of Hey, Whatever Happened To is Angela Winbush. Tam requested it last week. So, 64-year-old Angela Winbush was one half of Renee and Angela, and she's from St. Louis. Angel. See? She studied architecture at Howard University. I'm going to push Tam out this chair. She used to be part of Stevie Wonder's Wonder Love, his backup group. She's really, really good friends with Stephanie Mills, and she co-wrote Learn to Respect the Power of Love. I learned to respect the power of love.
That's saw Stephanie Mills in concert. Woo, boy, she broke me down.
And she also co-wrote something in the way you make me feel. You make me feel good. You make me feel good. Okay, I'm done.
I tell you, babe.
She married Ron Isley of the Isley Brothers in 1993. He is 13 years older than her. So if she's 64, you add it up. See how old he is.
He ain't married her no more.
I know. I was going to talk about that in a second. They divorced in 2002, and in 2003, she was diagnosed with stage 3 ovarian cancer, and she had her unsung episode in 2010. So where is she at now? She performing all over the place. She touring. She was at the Houston Fall Wine and Jazz Festival, and that was in August. She looked good.
That's what I'm talking about.
She looked blessed. And she just had a concert with the Isley Brothers in August. I said, well, I'm not doing no shows with my ex-husband.
Well, you know, when he got sick, she took care of his old ass.
I know, not that young girl. Anyway, it is rumored, allegedly, that both Renee Moore and Ron Isley were physically violent with her. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, it's more than a rumor. Anyway, in case you're wondering, some of the good Angela Winbush songs, Sam and I will give you some reminiscence. We will sing Angel. Angel. Ooh, Angel. Yeah.
That's my song.
Your Smile.
Your smile.
I never could resist.
Your smile.
And you smile.
Your smile.
All right.
I miss.
She's still singing.
How could I resist? That's my song. Okay, go ahead.
You know that's the same melody as Angel, right?
I know.
Okay.
She wrote the same song twice.
I know.
It's all good.
And got money for both
I'm
of
not
them.
mad at her.
Let me see. Oh. Hello, beloved.
Which one?
Hello, beloved.
Yeah.
Okay. We ain't gonna sing that, but we weren't ready for that. Treat You Right. No, I'm gonna treat you right.
Yes.
What? Who was in there? Wasn't it Don Cheadle? Somebody
was in
there
the video, yes. I think it was Don Cheadle.
That was in the video dancing.
He was like a background dancer.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Treat You Right.
That was the song.
Heavily sampled.
Which one?
I love you more.
Ah.
Let it show. I love you more. Which I'm used to saying I love the dough. So
Yes, because I was about to say, I love the dough.
No.
More than you know.
I
That's
do, though.
wrong.
I do.
That's the wrong song.
Also, I'll be good.
Yes.
Ooh. Better than before. No, I love you more. I'll be good.
The fact that we are singing that particular
It's the
part.
ad-libs.
Oh my God.
The ad-libs get you every time.
Angela Winbush used to kill it when she was with Renee and when she was solo.
And last but not least, you don't have to cry. Alone.
Ooh.
I'll be there by your side to help you be strong. Baby, dry your eyes. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm done. That is your
she took me
wrap
back.
up.
She
I have
took
given
me
you
back.
a whole review.
Yes.
I'm done. She's alive, well, doing good, looking great.
Yes.
And she's on tour with all kinds of our favorites: Freddie Jackson, Stephanie Mills, the Isleys. Anyway, that's all I got.
Man, listen. I need her and Charlie Wilson to get together and do a show.
So I could throw somebody else's panties?
When
Like,
I
here
tell
you
you,
go.
I saw Charlie Wilson last year, and he did his thing for an older man. He danced harder than the young folks. I said, go ahead, Charlie.
That's because he's a gentleman.
Come on,
I have
Charlie.
so many jokes going on in my mind. Okay,
I'm not
50
feeling it.
minutes, we done.
Yes.
Thank you guys. I cannot believe I had ink on my hand. Thank you guys for joining us. Shit, you've been rocking with us for a year now, a year and some change. I don't know what we're doing in 2020, but we're gonna do it.
We're gonna have to have another planning brunch.
Brunch. We'll see y'all later. My hands are blue. I do not understand why my hands are blue.
She's having a fit because her hands are blue.
I'm having a fit. I'm not a Smurf. We'll see y'all in 3 weeks. Next week we're off because of Christmas Eve, and yeah. And then the next week we're off because of New Year's Eve. So we will see y'all in 2-3 weeks.
Yes.
Have a wonderful 2019.
Happy holidays,
See you
y'all.
in 2020. Happy holidays.